Hello friends, today in this tutorial I will be building a newsletter contact form for a website using Tailwind CSS. So Tailwind CSS is a very much popular CSS framework. So this is its official website. It has a great documentation, various components out there. And the great thing about Tailwind CSS, you don't need to leave your page, leave your HTML. It has all the utility classes that you will need for building out interfaces. So in this tutorial, let me show you what we will be building. So if I open this, you will now see will be the contact form we will be building here inside Tailwind CSS. It will have different fields out there: first name, last name, email address, your message. So you can write anything here, and then there will be a simple button out there which will send a message. So basically you have seen these contact forms inside the various WordPress websites or custom websites as well. So we will try to replicate this using Tailwind CSS. So it will be a very short tutorial and also to the point. So you can see all these fields are there. If you zoom in here, get in touch, you can customize this. You can also have border as well, red border that you see here. Please fill out this field: last name, email address, message. So all the source code, guys, I have given in the description of this live stream. So go to the description and here you will find out all the source code. So also hit the like button, subscribe the channel as well if you are watching it for the very first time. So let's start building this application from scratch, guys. So this is the code here. Let me create a index2.html. So basically here I will just give it a title that is sign up contact form in Tailwind CSS. So what I will do is that, guys, I will uh, just make it side by side so that we can clearly see what we are building. So I will float this window. Let me float this window here side by side so that clearly what we can see here what we are building here. So basically 4 people are watching the stream. So first of all, hit the like button, subscribe the channel as well. So here, first of all, guys, you need to include the CDN for which is Tailwind CSS. So I will simply copy it and paste it here just after the title. You will now see I have copy pasted the CDN for Tailwind CSS. So first of all, what we need to do is that inside this, we need to first of all make sure that we import some fonts out there. So make a style tag, and here we need to use this import statement, import URL, and basically we will be using this font awesome Poppins font. So this is the URL for this. So you need to include this. So like this. So after this, guys, you need to also put a semicolon, and right after this we will be applying this font to the body element. So font family, we will change it to Poppins and sans serif, and this should be important. So we are just changing the font family. So after this, guys, we no more need to write custom CSS. Now we will be writing Tailwind classes. So here we will have a div, and inside this we will again have another div. So basically this, inside this we will have a paragraph. This paragraph will say that contact. So if you refresh it now, you will now see contact is there. So basically this is the paragraph which is holding here. So basically now we will apply the classes to this paragraph element, guys. So the first class we will apply is margin from the top position. So we will give some margin here. You will see that we will make this text smaller. You will now see it is now smaller. We will now say leading 7. So it will give some space from the top, and then we will change the text color to gray, which is text gray 500. So you can see that, and also we will be changing the font as well. So basically font dash regular, we will change this to font regular. So after this we also need to change this to uppercase. So this will be in all capital letters. If I apply this class, you will now see. So this is as easy as that, guys. We don't need to write CSS. This is all embedded in HTML. This is the beauty of Tailwind CSS. So now after this, we will have another h3 tag. So inside this, we will say get in, and inside our span tag, we will say that touch, get in touch. So now we will style this. So we will apply the classes here. So the first class will be text 3XL. So this will be 3 extra large. So now the get in touch will be extra large here. And SM on small devices, this needs to be 4XL. So basically it means that whenever it is completely responsive. So basically when it comes to small devices, it will be smaller. You can see that whenever it is on tablet or PC, it is bigger. When I shrink it down to mobile device, it is smaller. So this is meant by this. So it is completely responsive. If I show you this, let me show you the end product. If I show you the end product here, so basically the form is completely responsive on mobile devices. So you can see that how it is stacking up. It is completely responsive. Mobile first approach is there. You can see that. So similarly, we will build this. So after this, guys, what we need to do is that, so just make sure that you do it. So here, guys, we will now style it 4XL, and after this, we need to attach leading normal. So when I attach this, you will now see it will get some space from the top. We will also font extra bold. So basically this will make this in extra bold here. You can see it will in bold characters. And also we will change it to tracking light, tracking tight. This is a class. So if I apply this, you will now see it will be tighter. And lastly, we need to change its color to gray color, which is text gray 900. So now you will see its color will be changed to gray color. You will now see. So also we need to change this touch here. We need to give it a class of indigo, which is text indigo 600. So this will be in blue color. You will now see get in touch. You will now see. So now we need to make it in the center of the screen. So that we can, it will look like something like this. So you need to make that in the center of the screen. So how to do this? So it is very easy. So inside your parent class, you need to give some classes. So right here inside your div here, right here, we will make this class here, which is maximum width screen MD. So basically it is saying that whenever you move to the medium devices such as tablet and PC, this will take the full width. So basically if I say here, if I elongate, we will now see it will take full width. And also we need to center this. So we will say margin from the X position is auto, and padding 5. So now you can see that. So now we need to center it right here at the center position. So what we can do is that inside this div, we will say that text center. So this will make this in the center position. So you will see that. So now it is appearing right here at the center position. So after this, guys, we also need to give margin bottom to 16, like this. So now it is successfully completed, guys, this heading. So now we will move to the actual form section, next section here. So this is the actual form section. So here we will have a simple form which will have the class of W full. So W stands for width, and here we will be having div. Is in this we will have another div. Inside this we will have label. So the label will simply say first name. So now you can see first name is there. So basically, after this we will have after this label we will have a input field, input type text. So this will be a text field. So input type text, and placeholder you will simply say that enter name. So now you can see we have a simple text field. The border is not shown to us. It is simply enter name. So here now we will style this both the label and the input field, guys. So it is very easy. So first of all, guys, if you are new to the channel, please hit the like button, subscribe the channel as well. And first of all, after this, we will have a simple paragraph after this input field, which will say that please fill out this field. So now you can see please fill out this field. So now we need to style all these elements which are appearing. So first of all, we will tackle this if you see here, we will tackle the label. So we need to first of all attach the class here, which will be block. So now it is block element, and we will change it to uppercase. So this will be in capital letters, and then we will attach this class which is tracking white. So now this will be white. We will change the text color to gray color. The shade will be 700. And also we will change text to be extra small, like this. We will bold it, font dash bold. So this will make it bold here. And also we need to attach margin bottom 2. So MB2. So this will margin bottom here. It will have some space. So now we will move to the input field, guys. So this is very simple. So there is some classes for it. So first class will be appearance. So appearance none. So basically appearance will be none here. And basically we will make it block element. It will take the full width W dash full. And I will change the background color to BG gray 200. So now you can see the background color is changed here of this input field. So after this, guys, what we need to do is that we also need to change its text color, text gray to 700. So this is the text color. You can see that. Then we also need to write some more things here. We need to give it a border to this input field. So we will say border. So it will provide a border here like this. You will see that. So we need a red border. So we will say that border red 500. So this will have a red border. You will see that. You can have any pink as well, any color. It is totally up to you which color you want to do. And after that we also need to make it this field rounded. So this will be rounded here. You will now see we need to attach padding 3 py3. It will have some space, and padding from the x position 4, and margin bottom 3. So you can now see, and then leading tight is space from the top. So you can see that. Some more classes guys, which is pseudo classes. So when we focus inside this input field guys, what we need to do is that we first of all need to remove its outline, which is focus outline to none. So this will make sure that if I focus, the outline will be removed here. And then also we need to change the background color to bg underscore bg white. So when I see, you can now see, when I focus, your background color changes. You can change to any color, bg red 500. So this will change to red color. So but we are sticking to white color, so that's why bg white. So now this input field is also complete guys. So now we will move to the span tag, which is there. Please fill out this field. So first will be, we will be giving here this text red color 500. We will make this extra small, so XS, you can see. And then we will also make it italic. So you can see that. So now we also need to style it. We in the outer diffs that we see here. So what I need to do is that inside this div, we need to say W full, and on medium devices, this width will take as 1 by second, half of the width, and padding from the X position will be 3, and then margin bottom will be 6, and medium devices margin bottom will be 0. So this simply means that if I see here, this will look something like this. If I go to the mobile device, this will stack over each other. You can see that it is responsive here. On mobile and tablet, it will look something like this, and whenever it reaches the breakpoint, it will look something like this. So similarly guys, we now need to have the second field here, which will be, so just after this field here ends here, we will have another field. The label will be simply here last name. So this is last name, and after this we will again have an input field, input type text. So enter last name. So basically we will have to give some classes to it. So again, this will be having this class which is w full. On medium devices, it will take half the width, padding to 3. And also, if you see the outer div here, this is the outer div. We need to attach some classes to it, which is flex wrap. MX will be 3 and margin bottom will be 6. So just attach these classes, and right here we will make this label once again. We will attach the classes. First will be block and then uppercase. This will change to capital letters. Tracking white, text gray to 700. We will make it extra small. Font bold. And the margin bottom from the 2 here. So please hit the like button, guys. Subscribe the channel as well. So once again, we will have to give some styles to it of this input field. Appearance none. We will make it this field as block field. We will give the width full. BG gray, change it to 200. Text gray, text color we will change to again gray. Border, and we will again give it a border. This time the border will be gray. Border gray 200, and we will make this field rounded. So rounded, padding from the Y position 3. PX will be again 4, and we will have this uh, leading tight, and we will attach the pseudo classes here. Outline will be none, so there will be no outline. And also when we hover, we need to change the background to white. So once again, you can see that. So that's it, guys. This is the style for this now. You can see here it is now complete. So basically what you will see here, if I see here, it will stack one after the other on mobile device, medium devices such as desktop and PC. But if you view it inside tablet or PC, tablet and mobile, it will something show like this. But on PC, it will look something like this. You can see that the breakpoint is reached here. So up till now, guys, if you have any sort of problem, you can ask in the comment section. Uh, 3 people are watching the stream. Please hit the like button. Subscribe the channel as well if you haven't hit the red subscribe button. So now we will move to the next part. Uh, After this, guys, what we will do is that we will have another field here, which is flex. First of all, we will have div, and inside another div, we will have a label of email address. And after this, we will have a input field of this time of email. So here we will placeholder enter email. So now you can see we have the third input field, guys, which is of email. So here we will be giving the classes, which is flex wrap, and MX 3 and MB6. We will make it W full, px3 padding from the x position. So this will be a full field, guys. You can see that basically you will now see this will take the entire space. So that's why we provided this to be w full. So after this we will attach the label classes, which is block. This will be a block element, and then we will change it to uppercase. It will be appearing in capital letters, tracking wide, and we will change the gray color, text gray 800. Sorry, this needs to be 700. And then also we will make the text smaller, extra small. We will change the bold to bold here, MB2, like this. After this we will style this input field, guys, which is very much similar. Appearance none, we don't need the appearance. This will be a block element. We will make the full width here, BG gray 200. This will be the background color. We will now see. We will also change the text color of this input field will be text gray 700. This is the shade. Also we will give border. Border will be gray in color 200. And also we will make this rounded. We will give the class rounded. Padding from the Y position 3 and X position will be 4. MB will be 3, margin bottom. Leading tight, some space from the top. And again we will attach the pseudo classes, guys. When we focus inside this input field, we need to remove the outline. So outline will be none, outline none, and focus BG. BG is background color, and this needs to be white. So again you can see that it is white. So this our input. This also is completed, guys, which is for email, which is also. And also one last thing, guys, when I focus we also need to change its back border. So we need to change border gray to 500. When I get focus, the back border will also change. So last is our message field, guys. This will be a text area. Then we will have this option. This is checkbox, and this is a button. So let me complete this very quickly. So if you're watching it for the very first time, please hit the like button, subscribe the channel as well. After this, guys, this ends here. We will have another section. This will be the text area. So here this will be saying that your message. So your message here, you can see that. And after this, instead of a input field, we will now have a text area. So text area. So basically, guys, for this we will have number of rows is equal to 10, and rows will be 10 here. So now basically you can now see. I think we also need to provide the columns. Rows is 10. So I think we don't need to provide the columns. So now we will first of all style the label. So label will be, once again guys, it will be block uppercase, tracking white, text color will be text gray 300, sorry 700. We will make this text smaller. You can see that. After this, basically we will have a font class which is font bold, margin bottom 2. So that's it guys for this text area. Now basically we will have the text area class. We need to style the text area inside Tailwind. So we will give the classes. So the first class, basically guys, it will be appearance none, and then it will be a block element w full. So and after this we will put a gray color background, bg gray. So now you will see it will have this nice little background of gray. Let me just decrease the shade here slightly. Let me make it 200. So now it is having 200 shade. After this guys, we also need to change the text color, which will be text gray 700. We will also provide a border gray 200. So this will be rounded as well, rounded field. py padding from the y direction px4, mb3, so margin bottom. So also we will be saying this will be leading tight, and when we focus we need to remove the outline, so we will again say outline to none, focus background to white. So when we focus, the background will be white here, you will now see. And also we need to attach the border as well, so focus border gray 500, like this. You can see that guys, it has a nice little border as well of gray color. So this is our message field guys, you can see that. Now if you see here, we are only remaining of these two elements, which is the checkbox and the button. Let me also make it. After this, also guys, we also need to attach this w full px3, something this, and also the outer section, the class, basically it's a flex wrap, and mx3 margin bottom 6. You can see that now it is aligning properly. All the source code is given in the description of the live streams guys. You can read my blog post and copy paste all the source code. So now we will be building this checkbox guys. So after this text area we will have a checkbox simply. So just after this ends here, right here, text area, after this, yeah, we will have a text area guys. So div label, and inside this input, sorry, we need to give it a label here. After this label we will have input this will be checkbox. You can see the checkbox here, and after this we will have a span tag. So this will be saying simply send me your newsletter. You can see that. So now we will style this. So first of all, we will style this span. So we will make it smaller, text dash sm. So this will make it smaller slightly. After this, we will style this input field. So we will make it margin right to 2. We will leading from the tight, and that's it. And now we will be styling the label. This will be a block element, and text we will change it to gray 500, and font again bold. So inside this guys, this div, we will be having this to make it responsive on medium devices. It will be flex item center, and inside this we will give it a class flex justify between w full and px3, like this. You can see that it is now looking pretty good here like this. And after this guys, we will have a simple button. So here, if where the span ends here, right here, we need to, wherever it is ends, we also need to close the label. So after this div guys, we will have a button. Simply this button will say send message. You can now see. So basically we now need to style this button. So we need to attach the classes. So first will be shadow. We will be providing a shadow to this button. We will now see. We will change the background to indigo 600. So when we hover onto this pseudo class, we need to change the background to 400. So now you can see that. Some more classes we need to assign here, which is when we focus, we need to remove the outline, and we need to make the text white, and we need to have the font bold. So after this, we need to give padding x direction at 6, y direction 2, and we also need to make it rounded. Padding from y direction 2, padding from x direction 6, and then rounded. So the button will be of type submit. So this is not required as this is just a design. So that's it guys, this completes this form here, I think. Yeah, so this now is complete here, this design. So you can extend this form using, you can put your form validation that I shown you, that how to have this red text field, add these red borders. So you can also do form validation, connect it with a real database and create your own sign up form for your website. So this is as easy for how to do this inside Tailwind CSS. So it contains a set of utility classes that you can use. So if you're watching it for the very first time, then please hit the like button, subscribe the channel. So this is Tailwind CSS, guys, how to design this awesome little sign up newsletter form. All the source code is given in the description of the live stream. You can copy paste this source code. So I have started a poll here, guys. You can participate in that. You can just tell me what is the favorite CSS framework. Either it is Bootstrap or Tailwind CSS. So guys, if you have any sort of questions, if you're joining it for the very first time, if you're new to the channel, this is a programming channel, please hit the like button, subscribe the channel as well. Your photo will be displayed on the channel once you subscribe it. This is a subscriber goal, only 2 subscribers are there, so increase the subscriber goal, guys. So subscribe the channel if you are new to this channel. This is a programming channel and a CSS channel where we will be designing cool little things. So if you're new to this channel, please hit the like button, subscribe the channel. So it will do is that you can see all the spaces are removed, and then the box sizing effect, we will change it to border box, and list style we will remove it, so bullets will be removed, and text decoration, which is underline, which is also removed. And after this, guys, we will now target the body. First of all, we will change the font family to the system.ui font. We will use this font here. You can see that the font has been successfully changed. After this, we will change the background color to white. I think this is the color. This is white color, and the color we will change it to 0,0,0. This is black color. So just make these changes, and now basically we will write styles for sidebar. So first of all, guys, we will first of all hit the like button, guys, if you're watching it for the very first time. So wrapper left, we will style this. So we will first of all change the property to display flex. So you can now see it is changed to flex here. You can see that. So let me just update the title, guys, so that users must understand that we are building using Flexbox. Flexbox. So first of all, hit the like button, guys, if you're watching it for the very first time. 5 people are watching the stream. So we need to first of all change this to display property to flex, as we changed it, and then basically we need to change the position to relative. So you can see that inside this wrapper left class, guys, we have this section called as sidebar left. So basically what we need to do inside this section is that we need to position to fixed, and basically we need to change the width to 276 pixel. So you can see that, and also height to 1000%, sorry, 100% section. Background color we need to change to this again, white color, and font size we need to increase to 19 pixel. You can now see font is increased, and also we need to have the border from the right position, which is 0.5 pixel solid, and this is the color, which is E6 ECF0. So now you can see it is slightly a border effect is there. If you closely look at the right hand side, there is some kind of border, something like this. This is a border effect that we need to give. So after this, guys, what we need to do is that we will again now target the grid sidebar class. So now inside this, we will now change the display property to grid. So we are now using CSS grids. So grid template columns we will change to 20%, 80%. So now you can see it is stacking up nicely, and we will provide margin from the bottom position to be 20 pixel. So now you can see that now it has got some nice effect. So after this, guys, what we need to do is that when we hover onto these items, we need to attach a pseudo class, which is grid sidebar hover. So we need to change its color of the menu items to this blue color, which is DA1F2. So if I hover it, you will now see the menu uh, colors will be changed here to something like this. You can see that. So after this, guys, we also need to change the position of the cursor to pointer. So here we will say cursor to pointer. So basically the cursor will change to pointer position like this. So you can see that. After this, we also need to style the icon, which is icon sidebar align. So basically the icon is pretty simple. This is a Twitter icon. So here we need to change the display property of this icon to flex and justify content to center and like this. So align items to also center. So now it will appear it in the center position. So after this we will say bg active. So now basically we will attach, just select this bg active class. So we need to first of all change its color, which is the blue color, which is 1DA 1F2. So now you can see this bg effective class will be attached here, something like this. I think we have duplicated these classes, so bg active class needs to be given only once. So you can see this explore class has this bg active. We need to remove this class here from here. So now it only has this on the second item. So this item is selected. So after this we will come to the button section, guys. So this is a Twitter button. We will style it Twitter button. So here we will say button Twitter. So first of all we need to change its display property to inline block, and then we need to change its color to white color. You can see here the color has changed here. Height we need to change it to 49 pixel, width to 230 pixel. You can see that now it is elongated. Then we need to align this button in the center position. So for doing this we can say text align to center. We need to vertically align this also in the middle position. And then we need to give it a border which is 1 pixel solid transparent. And then we need to give it a padding of 0.375 rem, 0.75 rem. And then we need to change its font size to 15 pixel. So now the font is increased, and the line height, so this needs to be increased to 1.5. And border radius we need to change it to 28 pixel, 28 pixel, 28 pixel, 28 pixel. So now it is rounded button. So basically we also need to change its background color so that you can see here to blue color, which is 1DA. This is the background color. You can see it is changed to Twitter button. And we need to give some margin from the left position, which is 5 pixel. And also font weight to 900. And a transition effect we also need to give 0.3 seconds. So like this, you can see that. And also we need to change the cursor position to also pointer. When we point to this, we need to change it to pointer. So you can see that. So I think this completes the styling for this button here, which is looking, and I think I missed a border effect, which is 0 pixel solid black color. So now you can see that. So when we hover onto this button, guys, we need to change its background color something to this, to dark blue color. So for doing this, we need to add a pseudo class, which is button Twitter hover class, and here we need to give it a transition effect of 0.3 seconds and a background color of 2290 D4. So when you hover it, you will now see the background color will changed and a transition effect will be applied. And now we will style this box user, guys, which you see at the bottom. So position, we will make it as fixed, and right is 0, and bottom will be 10 pixel, and left will be equal to 60 pixel. You can now see, now it is appearing something, it is fixed here inside. If you see here, the position is fixed here, it is not moving. So basically the position is fixed. Now we need to style it on the page, and now we will style the grid user class. Change the display property to grid, and grid template columns 4%, 12.5%, and 2%. Now you can see that. Now we will style the image, guys, which is very much important. So image user, we will make height to 39 pixel, width to also 39 pixel, width to also 39 pixel. You can now see the image is styled here perfectly. And also we need to change the border radius property of it to 50 pixel just to make it round. So please hit the like button, guys, if you are watching it for the very first time, and also subscribe the channel. So you can see that after this we will now style the name, which is font size, which is 15 pixel. And after this, guys, we will have this username class, which is we will give it a margin from the top position 3 pixel. Font size, we will increase it to 15 pixel, and color we will change to this color, which is 8C9AA5. So you can see that empty arrow, and here we need to give margin top 5 pixel.